Scoot, you guys have obviously had some close games not go your way this year. Just kind of how good did it feel to close one out and get a win against the team that's got the best record in the East?
It was much needed. We knew coming in tonight that we wanted to win just for the spirit, for protecting the land here. And a game like this, we kind of seen everything. There was adversity from the beginning, and we had to persevere and be resilient. And it made us come together. And I think, especially when Yanni went down, we had to, will it in and figure out a way. And I'm happy that we were able to finish it.
Obviously, we don't know how long Giannis might be out, but I guess just to kind of start your guys' day with, another report about trade rumors for Giannis and kind of all of those things, how'd you guys kind of work through that as a team? How'd you guys address it?
I mean, Yanni, I'll just say this. There's a lot of outside noise. That's just what comes with it. And, Yanni does a great job of assuring that he's wanting to be here with this group specifically. So we ain't worried about all the outside noise. That's my brother. And I'm sure if it was something, he would come to us. But he with us. And we're going to hold it down until he's ready.
Since you've been back and sharing the backcourt with Ryan, how do you think your guys' games complement each other?
We both like to play fast, and we both like to guard. I think me and Ryan can, deflect and get some steals and create early offense for the team. And he's a great shooter. He's a great scorer. And I love to pass. So, he's always been a two-guard. He's always been a great scorer and have the skill set, too. So I think me coming back kind of gave him the ability, to be him more. And, that allows us to be a better team altogether.
Jericho had a double-double today. What do you like about playing with him?
Me and J-Rock, our chemistry kind of came from last year. We were connecting a lot on lobs, and that was one of my guys for the pick and rolls with our group last year. So me and J-Rock definitely are good, but tonight we needed him to be an enforcer. I think tonight is what we expect out of J-Rock. He's a brute force, and we just want him to be, as physical as we know he can be. He showed that tonight, and he helped us a lot on the rebounding.
Giannis goes down in that first quarter. It's a non-contact and has to be helped out or helped off. Just how did you guys rebound from that? You guys kind of take the air out of the building. You guys I think, even went down probably kind of big right away. Just what did it take for you guys to sort of like rally from that moment? Did anybody say anything, or was there any kind of message?
In the moment of the game, all you can say is, we got to elevate. Our star player's out, so all of us got to elevate. And I think that was the message. And usually when things like that happen, two things. It's either, you come together as a unit and you figure out a way to reel it in for them, or, the air gets sucked out of, like you said, and we can't come back from it. And I think Yanni will be proud of us that we was able to come back and finish the game and get a win for him.
And then, a couple of weeks ago when both of y'all were out, you and Giannis, and the team really kind of just struggled to create shots. Were you looking at that time and kind of like almost chomping at the bit to be like, all right, I see spots where I can help with my sort of shot creation or just being able to off the dribble? And is that kind of what you were able to do tonight? If that makes sense.
My time out, I wanted to take advantage and make it most valuable and little things like that, seeing what we can work on, seeing what we needed to be better at, was all I was able to do. So I definitely honed into that time of studying us as a unit, studying us in the game, and I just want to be able to make life easy for my guys. And, I had 7 turnovers today, which I'm going to hear a lot from my wife about that. But, it's one of those things, the ball's going to be in my hand, and I gotta contribute and make sure my guys are happy.
I imagine you went up against Ryan a number of times during training camp. What is it that makes him such a good defender?
He don't stop. His motor don't stop. Even me, I press up 5 times, I might take a play off. But his motor and his will to guard the best defenders at 94 feet. Like, that's hard. You can't teach that. And I think he thrives off of it, you know, getting deflections, getting a couple steals, and then, you know, his offense start flowing. Like, I got a chance to see, you know, the intensity of everything going against him in training camp. So I knew, you know, what he was capable of. And I'm happy that he took this leap that he did while I was out, because it's honestly, a leap like that is not heard of from no one. So I just want him to flourish and keep flourishing.
AJ Green had some really big moments. I think it was around the 7-minute mark in the fourth where he hit back-to-back threes to give you guys the lead. What did you see from him as far as his impact on both ends?
Yeah, man. AJ's is one of the hardest workers, and you know, the shots that he take, they're not for everyone. Those are shots that we've seen him make in his sleep with his eyes closed a million times. So we trust him to take and make those shots. And I think that he knows that now. You know, we give him that assurance to, if you feel, you know, if you catch the ball and you feel it, just let it fly. And he's been doing that the last couple of games, and we need him. We need him to play how he is. We feed off of AJ. You know, he plays the right way every night. He has one agenda, which is win, and he gives himself to the team. So having AJ is definitely something that, well, you've seen it tonight. So
That's the most zone you guys have run in a game, I think, this entire season. Doc was saying during timeouts, he was kind of calling guys and just saying, like, all right, like, let's move a little bit this way. You're making adjustments on the fly. How comfortable did you guys feel in that zone kind of by the end of the night?
I think the zone is very good for us. Of course, no one wants to play zone, but when you got to go to it, you know, zone, perfecting it is definitely, you know, a specialty if you can perfect it. So we threw it at it, and it was working, and I'm glad we stuck with it, and it won us the game.